Welcome back to Englopod, the podcast where you build confidence and shape your future.
Hello, everyone. It is really wonderful to be here with you today.
Yeah, it is great to have you. Well, I want to start our deep dive today with a question for you, the listener.
Oh, a question right at the start. I like that.
Yeah, it is a simple question, but it is also a very deep question.
Hmm.
Do you feel tired?
Do you mean tired because you ran a long race? Or tired because you did not sleep well last night?
No. I mean, tired in your mind. Do you feel heavy? Like you are carrying a big, heavy bag on your back.
I understand now. You mean emotional weight.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I want to ask you, the listener, right now, do you try to make everyone happy?
Hmm.
Do you worry about your friends all the time? Or do you try to fix problems for your family?
Well, if you are listening and you are nodding your head yes, then this deep dive is definitely for you.
Yeah, because today we are talking about a very powerful idea,
We are. It is called the let them theory.
the let them theory.
Yeah.
Wow, I like the sound of that. It sounds very simple.
It is simple to say, but it is actually very hard to do in real life.
Right.
So first, let's look at the words. What is a theory?
Well, a theory is an idea. It is a way of thinking about the world.
Exactly. And what does let them mean?
I think let them means you allow people to be who they are. You do not try to change them.
That is the secret. You stop fighting reality.
Right. Because usually we fight.
Mm-hmm.
We want people to be different. We want our friends to be nicer. We want our family to be calmer.
Yeah, we really want to control the situation.
Oh, stop right there. You used a very big word. It is time for a vocabulary alert.
Okay, a vocabulary alert. The word is control.
We all know this word, I think, but can you explain it simply for us?
Yes. To control means to try to make things happen the way you want.
The way I want. Okay.
For example, imagine you have a young child. You want your child to wear a blue shirt,
Right. A nice blue shirt.
but your child wants to wear a red shirt.
So you force them. You say, no, put on the blue shirt right now.
Yes, that is control. You are trying to force the world to look the way you want it to look.
We do this with small things, like shirts. But we also do it with big things, don't we?
We do. We try to control how other people feel.
Yeah.
And here's the hard truth. You cannot control other people.
You really cannot.
You can try, you can yell, you can cry. But in the end, people will do what they want to do.
And that is why we are so tired.
Exactly.
We're working very, very hard to change people, but they do not change.
So our mission today is to find peace. We want you to stop working so hard. We want you to put that heavy bag down.
I am definitely ready to put the bag down.
Good.
So let's start with the first part of this theory.
Okay. Let's look at happiness.
This is segment 1. You are not responsible for other people's happiness.
This is a very hard lesson for kind people, and I know our listeners are very kind people.
Yes, they are. So let's have story time. I want to tell you a story about the text message.
Oh, the text message. I think I know this story. It happens to me a lot.
Imagine this. You are holding your phone. You need to send a message to a friend.
Okay, I have my phone.
Maybe you cannot go to their dinner party tonight. You are just too busy.
So you write the message, you type, I am sorry, I cannot come.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. But then you look at the message. You read it again.
Mm-hmm.
And you think, oh no, that sounds mean. That sounds very cold. She will be angry with me.
so what do? Well, you delete it. You erase the whole thing. Then you write it again. You type, I'm so sorry, I really want to come, but my cat is sick and my car is broken.
You write a very long story.
Yeah. And then you delete that too. You write the message 5 different times. Why?
Because you were afraid. You are afraid your friend will be unhappy.
Exactly.
Here is another story. Imagine you have good news.
Oh, I love good news.
Maybe you got a great new job. Or maybe you are getting married.
That is wonderful news.
Yes, it is. And you want to post a happy photo on the internet. You want to share your joy with everyone.
But wait, you stop.
Right. You think about your friend Sarah. Sarah is very sad today. Maybe she just lost her job.
Yes. And you think if Sarah sees my happy photo, she will feel much worse.
So you do not post the photo. You hide your happiness.
Why do we do this? Why do we hide?
I think we do this because we are confused about a word.
Yes, we are. It is time for another vocabulary alert. The word is responsibility.
Responsibility. What does that mean?
Responsibility is your job. It is your duty. It is something you absolutely must do.
Like, it is my responsibility to feed my dog.
Exactly. If you do not feed the dog gets sick. That is your job.
But is it my responsibility to make my friend happy?
No. No, it is not.
Wow.
That is the key lesson here. It is not your job to make other people happy. It is their job.
That is a very strong idea.
Think about it. If you try to make everyone happy, you will become miserable.
Miserable. That means very, very sad, right?
Yes, very sad. You will feel empty inside.
So if my friend is sad because I cannot come to her dinner, what do I do?
You use the magic phrase. You say to yourself, let them be unhappy.
Let them be unhappy.
Yeah.
But that sounds a little cold. It sounds like I do not care about her.
It is not cold. It is actually respectful. You are letting them have their true feelings.
Okay, I think I understand.
You can still be nice. You can say, I am so sorry you are sad. But you do not try to fix it.
I see. I can be kind, but I do not need to fix the problem.
Exactly. Do not carry their backpack for them. It is their backpack.
We really need to practice this. This is a very new way to think.
Yes, let's do a practice step. I want every listener to try this right now. Please speak out loud wherever you are. Repeat after me. I am responsible for my happiness.
Let's say it together. I am responsible for my happiness.
Very good. Now, let's check your understanding. It is time for quiz number 1.
Oh, I love quizzes.
Here is the question. True or false? If your friend is sad, you must fix it.
My heart really wants to say true, but my brain knows the answer now.
And the answer is false. Correct. The answer is false. You can be a good friend, but you cannot fix their feelings.
Very good. Now let's move to the next part of the theory. This is about problems. Real big problems in life.
Yes, this is deeper than just feelings.
This is segment 2. You are not responsible for rescuing people.
We need a vocabulary alert right away. The word is rescue.
Rescue. What does rescue mean?
To rescue means to save someone from danger or a big problem.
Like when a firefighter saves a person from a burning house.
Yes. Or when Superman saves a bus from falling off a bridge.
In movies, rescuing is a good thing. Superman is a hero.
Yes, he is. But in real life, in our relationships with people, rescuing can actually be a bad thing.
How can helping be bad? We're always taught to help people.
Well, let's have story time again. Let's talk about the messy roommate.
Oh, I actually have a story about this. I had a roommate once. Let's call him Bob.
Okay, Bob.
Bob was a nice man, but he was very messy.
How messy was he?
Very, very messy. He left empty pizza boxes on the floor. He never washed a single dish, and he lost his house keys every week.
That sounds annoying. So what did you do?
Well, I hated the mess. So I cleaned it up. I washed his dishes every night. When he lost his keys, I helped him find them.
Wow.
Yeah, I even drove him to work when he missed his bus.
You were a hero. You were like a mother to him.
I felt like a hero at first, but then I felt angry. I thought, why does Bob never change? Why is he still so messy?
Bob never changed because you were enabling him.
Enabling. That is a new word for me. Can you explain it simply?
Yes. Enabling is when you help someone too much. Because you help them so much, the other person never learns how to do it.
Ah, it is like the story of the shoes.
Yes. The shoes story is a perfect example. Imagine a small child. He is 5 years old.
Okay, a little boy.
He is trying to tie his shoes. It is very hard for him. He starts to cry.
He says, I cannot do it. It is too hard.
If you say stop crying, I will do it for you. What happens?
Well, he stops crying. He is happy.
Yes, he is happy for 1 minute. But does he learn to tie his shoes?
No, he does not learn.
Exactly. When he is 10 years old, he still cannot tie his shoes. By helping him, you actually hurt him. You made him weak.
Wow. So when I cleaned the dirty dishes for my roommate, Bob, I made him weak.
Yes, you did. Doctors and experts say that people need consequences.
Consequences. What is a consequence?
A consequence is what happens after an action.
Give me an example.
If Bob leaves dirty dishes on the table, the consequence is a dirty, smelly kitchen.
Right.
But if you wash the dishes for him, Bob never sees the dirty kitchen. He thinks the kitchen just cleans itself.
So I was standing in the middle. I was stopping his lesson.
Yes. You must move out of the way. You must love people enough to let them fail.
Love them enough to let them fail. That is tough love.
Yes, it is. So the magic phrase for this segment is let them learn.
Let them learn. It means you trust them to solve their own problems.
Let's see if the listeners understand this idea. It is time for quiz number 2.
Okay, listen carefully, everyone.
Imagine you have a brother. He spends all his money on video games.
All of his money.
Yes. Now he has no money for food. He calls you and asks you for money. What happens if you give him the money? Here are your choices.
Option A, he says thank you and learns to save his money next time.
Or option B, he does not learn to manage his money.
Think about the little boy and the shoes. The answer is May.
Option B, he does not learn.
Next month, he will buy more games and ask you for money again.
And you will be angry again. So say it with me. Let them learn.
Let them learn. That is very powerful. Now, let's move to the next segment. This one is about being understood.
Yes. Segment 3, you are not responsible for being understood.
We all want people to understand us. We want people to hear our ideas and say, ah, yes, I get it. You are right.
But sometimes they just don't get it.
No, they don't. Let me tell you a strange story. It is story time again. This story is called The Unicycle on the Highway.
A unicycle? What is that?
A unicycle is a bike, but it has only one wheel.
The one wheel. Okay. You usually see that in a circus.
Right, not on a street. So imagine you are driving your car.
Okay. I am driving.
You are on a big highway up in the mountains. The cars are driving very fast. Zoom. Zoom.
That sounds dangerous.
It is. Suddenly you look to the side of the road. You see a man. He is riding a unicycle up the mountain.
What? That is crazy.
Yes. You look at him, you are very confused. You think, why is he doing that? He should drive a car. He's so weird.
I would definitely think he is weird.
Now, here is the big question. Does the man on the unicycle care what you think?
Probably not. He is just riding his bike.
Does he stop his unicycle? Does he knock on your car window and say, "Excuse me, let me explain why I love unicycles"?
No, of course not. He just keeps riding. He is happy. He does not need you to understand him.
This is a huge lesson for us in life. It is time for a vocabulary alert. The word is misunderstand.
To misunderstand means when someone does not see things the way you do.
They think you are wrong.
Yes, they look at you and say, "Why are you doing that?"
This happens in real life all the time, not just with circus bikes.
Yes, it does. Imagine you want to change your job. You want to be an artist. You want to paint beautiful pictures.
But your parents are very worried. They say, no, that is a bad idea. You need a safe job in an office.
They do not understand your dream.
Or imagine you want to get married. You want a very small wedding. Just 5 people on a beach.
Oh, but your grandmother is angry.
Yes. Grandmothers love big parties.
She says you must have a big party. You must invite the whole family. She does not understand your choice.
So what do we usually do in these situations? We argue.
We do. We explain our choice, and then we explain it again.
We send long text messages. We talk for hours. We try so hard to make them agree with us.
And does all that explaining work?
Usually no. Grandma still wants the big party.
There is actually research on this. Scientists say that people see the world through their own eyes.
Through their own eyes.
Yes. Your grandmother sees the word wedding, and her brain thinks big party. She cannot see through your eyes.
So explaining it 10 times is just a waste of energy.
Often, yes. You are the man on the unicycle.
It is your life. You are the only one who needs to understand your choices.
I love that. You are the only one who needs to understand.
It gives you so much freedom. The magic phrase here is, let them misunderstand.
Let's do a practice step right now. Listener, I want you to think of a choice you made in your life.
Maybe it was a new haircut. Maybe a new job.
Did everyone agree with your choice?
Probably not. Someone thought it was a bad mistake.
Say this to yourself right now. It is okay if they do not understand.
It is okay if they do not understand. Wow, that feels very calm.
It does. It stops the fighting in your mind.
We have one more segment today, and I think this might be the most important one. It is about your value.
Okay, segment 4. You are not responsible for proving your worth.
Let's start with a vocabulary alert. What is worth or value?
Worth is your importance. It is how good you are as a person.
And where does this worth come from?
For many of us, sadly, it comes from other people. We only feel good if other people tell us we are good.
Yes. It is story time. Let's talk about the social media trap. Oh, we all know this trap. Imagine you take a picture of yourself, a selfie.
You look really good in the picture.
Yes, you look great. So you post it on the internet.
And then what happens?
Then you wait. You check your phone 1 minute later, no likes.
Oh, no.
You check 5 minutes later, only 1 like. You check 10 minutes later, still only 1 like.
How do you feel? Be honest.
I feel small. I feel ugly. I feel like nobody cares about me.
That is the trap. Or imagine you are at work, you finish a very big project, you worked hard all weekend.
You are very tired, but very proud.
You show the project to your boss. You wait for him to say, wow, you are amazing, great job.
But he says nothing nice. He just looks at it and says, okay, start the next project now.
And you feel completely crushed. You feel so sad.
The lesson here is about clapping.
Yes, clapping. Think of a theater. At the end of a music show, the people clap their hands. They make a loud noise to say good job.
We spend our whole lives waiting for other people to clap for us.
But the expert advice is this: do not wait for them to clap. You must clap for yourself.
Clap for yourself.
Yes. Research shows that people who decide they're good inside themselves are much stronger.
They're less anxious too.
Anxious. That means worried, right?
Yes, worried all the time. If you wait for others to tell you that you are good, you will always be hungry for more. You must tell yourself.
So the magic phrase for this part is let them underestimate you.
Vocabulary alert. The word is underestimate.
To underestimate means to think someone is not good enough, to think they're weak or not smart.
If people think you are not good, just let them. You know the real truth. You know you are strong.
You do not need to prove it to them. You do not need to hold up a big sign saying, look at me, I am smart.
No. Work hard to impress yourself, not them.
This is such a powerful way to live. Let's do our last quiz. Quiz number 3.
Okay, listener, are you ready? Where does your true value come from?
Option A, from your friends liking your photos on the internet.
Or option B, from you liking yourself.
If you want to be free, the answer is
Option B, from you liking yourself.
exactly. If you like yourself, you are strong. You do not need their clapping.
Wow. We have learned so much today. The let them theory is really like a toolbox for a peaceful life.
It really is. Let's look back at the tools we found today. We have 4 let thems.
Number 1, let them be unhappy. Remember the heavy backpack. You are responsible for your happiness. They're responsible for theirs.
Number 2, let them learn from problems. Stop rescuing people. Stop enabling them. If you really love them, let them face the consequences.
Number 3, let them misunderstand you. You're the man on the unicycle. Ride your bike up the mountain. You do not need to explain why.
And number 4, let them think what they want. Let them underestimate you. Your value comes from inside you. Clap for yourself.
This is a beautiful list, but it is not easy. It takes a lot of practice.
Yes, it takes daily practice. So we have some homework for you, the listener. Simple homework.
This week, you will probably feel worried about someone.
You will think, oh no, is my friend mad at me?
Or you will think, I must fix this big problem for my brother.
When you feel that worry tight in your chest, I want you to stop
Take a deep breath.
and say the magic words.
Let them.
Let them be mad. Let them be wrong. Let them be messy. You just focus on you.
It will give you peace. And you deserve to have peace in your mind.
You are doing a great job. Learning about life is hard, but you are here. You are listening.
We are very proud of you. But remember what we learned today. It is much more important that you are proud of you.
Exactly. Clap for yourself today. We believe in you. Thank you so much for listening to this deep dive.
Goodbye for now. Keep building that confidence.
See you next time on Englopod.